Step into the shadows of real-life mysteries, where the 6 vices fuel cold-blooded crimes. Forensic truth unveils hidden motives, and justice delivers its verdict. For mind-boggling true crime cases from around the world, like, share, and subscribe to the channel Crime True Cases.
He designed dental offices, Wave and Neighbors, coached Little League. For 13 years, cops say he hunted the sex work strips of Long Island, choked the life out of women, then slipped away like last night's fog. So, how did half a slice of pepperoni pizza haul Rex Heuermann into the spotlight? Stick around, because this is a story of one careless bite that cracked a mystery older than TikTok. Welcome to Crime True Cases, the YouTube channel that brings you real-life, thrilling crime cases. Let's now see how a single clue cracked a decades-old serial killer case. Shannon Gilbert's 911 call was a spark. May 1st, 2010, the 24-year-old escort bangs on a stranger's door in Oak Beach, screaming that someone's after her. Then she vanishes. While searching for Shannon, cops stumble on 10 sets of remains scattered along Ocean Parkway near Gilgo Beach. 4 of them, Melissa Barthélemy, Megan Waterman, Amber Costello, Maureen Brainard-Barnes, are wrapped in burlap, placed like prizes only a quarter mile apart. All young, all posting escort ads online, all strangled. Cue a decade plus of dead ends, task force reboots, and suburban whispers about a boogeyman mowing his lawn like everybody else. Meet Rex Heuermann, 6'4", 240, voice flat enough to blend into elevator music. By day, he sketches blueprints in a midtown office. By night, he restores rusted fire trucks and gripes about potholes at Neighborhood Watch BBQs. Co-workers call him Detail Guy. His kid just calls him Dad. Nobody mentions the basement where prosecutors say burner phones sit stacked like takeout napkins. Nobody links him to the black Chevy Avalanche that Amber Costello's roommate, Dave Schaller, remembers idling outside their house the night Amber disappears. Schaller tells detectives the driver had dead shark eyes, but the composite sketch lands in a file folder next to 300 useless tips and stays there for years. Every victim pings a cell tower within miles of Gilgo, yet every lead dries up. There's partial male DNA. Scrapings from a pizza box here, a hair on a drape there, but the profile is too chopped up for Cody's, the FBI's DNA library. It was like trying to identify a song from a single, garbled note. Not enough information to find a match. Years crawl by. 2 task force leaders retire. A billboard on the live begging for tips fades to ghost gray. Families hold candlelight vigils on the beach, clutching burlap roses, praying science hurries up. Jump to 2022. Private labs start running whole genome sequencing on vanishing with small DNA. Think of it like this. Old DNA testing was like a blurry black and white photo, but this new method is like an 8K Ultra HD video. It turns a few skin cells into a complete genetic blueprint. Suffolk DA Ray Tierney orders every Gilgo swab rerun. State surveillance teams tail Heuermann, still living in the same Massapequa Park Ranch house he grew up in. They map his routine. 5:10 train to Penn, afternoon coffee, late night stroll with the dog, and, crucially, Friday pizza delivered to the office. March 3rd, 2023. Detectives fish crusts and napkins from a trash can outside his building. Lab techs pull full genome. Boom! Matched to a hair found on one of the victims. The odds of it being anyone else? 1 in 900 septillion. That's a number so vast, it's like picking one specific grain of sand from every beach on Earth. One soggy crust just torched 13 years of frustration. DNA alone could be fought, so investigators dig into burner records. Turns out Heuermann buys prepaid phones minutes after browsing escort ads, tosses the sin within days. Cell dumps place those burners beside Gilgo within an hour of each victim's final call. Prosecutors layer timelines. Amber arranges a $1,500 date. Tells friends that John drives a black Avalanche. Heuermann's easy pass trips the Robert Moses Causeway at 2:14 a.m. Her phone dies at 2:37. And the hair from another victim? Mitochondrial testing pinned it to someone on his maternal line. Think of it like a family name passed down only from mothers. It didn't name him directly, but it confirmed the hair came from a specific branch of the human family tree. Brick by brick, the architect's alibi collapses. July 13th, 2023, 8:20 a.m. Heuermann's walking to the station when unmarked SUVs box him in. Agents cuffing his commuter's gawk. One later tells Newsday he looked more annoyed than scared, like someone dented his truck. Inside his pickup, 300 rounds of ammo, 2 suppressors, a burner still warm. Tierney charges him with 3 counts of first-degree murder. So far, and flags more indictments coming. Judge denies bail, calling him in extreme danger. Satellite trucks turn the quiet block into a media carnival. Neighbors trade disbelief for dread. Defense tries to toss the pizza DNA, arguing cops had no warrant for Crust abandoned in a public trash can, a classic Fourth Amendment fight. But the judge cited the abandonment doctrine. It's a legal rule that basically says if you throw something in a public garbage can, you've given up your right to privacy. It's like leaving an old TV on the curb with a free sign. Anyone can take it, including the cops. Prosecutors now add a 4th victim to the indictment and have named Heuermann the prime suspect in the deaths of 2 others, stretching the timeline to nearly 20 years. Jury selection is penciled for late 2025. Insiders predict a 6-month trial, the longest in Suffolk history. Strip out the legalese and here's the headline. Without that crust, Heuermann is still drawing strip mall floor plans. The case proves a single piece of trash can act like a grappling hook for a cold case. When that hook is attached to the powerful engine of next-gen genomics, it can drag a trail colder than your freezer back into the light. Cops nationwide are re-swabbing old evidence. Soda cans, cigarette butts, even used dental floss, betting on tech that can build a profile from 7 skin cells, roughly what you leave on a doorknob. Moral? Maybe think twice before littering. Zoom out. 10 confirmed victims, all with first names, playlists, worry moms. Maureen Brainard-Barnes devoured Harry Potter books. Melissa Barthélemy texted her little sister a joke every night. Megan Waterman danced Beyoncé in Snapchat clips. Their families form a dinner table support group, trading rumors and holding birthday cakes for ghosts. Heuermann's arrest doesn't hand them closure. Nothing can. But it shouts their daughters' lives matter enough to chase for 13 relentless years. As of this month, Rex Heuermann sits in Suffolk County Jail, segregated for his own safety. Prosecutors say extra forensic hits are likely, hinting at victims stretching back to 1993. Defense attorneys claim he's a handy scapegoat for decades of botched leads, yet offer no alternate story. Whatever the verdict, Gilgo rewrote the playbook. Every crime scene tech now knows a crust can carry a killer's name, and every detective learns patience isn't a virtue, it's a weapon. So next time you toss a slice, remember, DNA doesn't rot, memories don't fade for grieving mothers, and science keeps adding weight to the scales of justice. If this story gnaws at you, share it with a friend who swears cold cases never get solved. Comment below. Should one piece of evidence carry this much weight in court? I read every reply, and sharp ones might make it into the next video. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next deep dive.
Step into the shadows of real-life mysteries, where the six vices fuel cold-blooded crimes. Forensic truth unveils hidden motives, and justice delivers its verdict. For mind-boggling true crime cases from around the world, like, share, and subscribe to the channel Crime True Cases.